Hi, my name is Wendy Altobello, and these days I hear a lot of people saying that they are worried or that they feel some kind of fear or that they are anxious. And actually, those are different things. To worry or to be anxious are two different things. And I want to provide you with some tools, some guiding principles to distinguish what it is that you're feeling. The first thing is worrying is a normal thing, and everybody worries. Most of us worry on a daily basis. And when you are worried, it's easy actually to switch the button in your mind and to move over to do something else. Something in your job, something in your house. You can easily switch and turn off the worrying thoughts. When you're anxious and when you have anxiety, that's a different thing. You can do something else, but the fear and the worrying thoughts are going to linger around, and they are going to prevent you from having a real focus on the job that you're trying to do. So that's the first difference. So with worrying, you kind of have control over the intensity and how long that you are worrying. You have control over that. With anxiety, that's not the case. The second thing is, if you're worried, you feel a light tension in your body. When you're really anxious, tension is much heavier. You can also experience headache, trembling, nausea, but also some kind of pressure on your chest. So the physical symptoms are different as well. The third is when you're anxious, you actually have thoughts that blow things out of proportion. Those are not just normal worries anymore. You're aggravating the current situation in a very heavy way, actually. And that's actually linked to the fourth characteristic, and that's worrying is about something that's taking place now in your current situation, like for example the coronavirus. We all worry about it. We're worried that we're going to get sick, or our partner or our children get sick. But people who are really anxious tend to aggravate it and tend to think much further, like, oh my God, imagine that I get corona, I end up in the hospital, and maybe I need intensive care, but there will be no more beds available, and they are just going to put me in the hallway and I'm gonna die. That's anxiety. You're really blowing things up, and you're worrying about things that are not in your current situation. You're creating things in your mind that might happen in the future, but that are not there yet. So that's a very major difference. Worries come and go, and you are able to function within your life, but anxiety really has the potential to influence your life quality. It's always there with you, and it makes your life more difficult. Worrying is also kind of useful and effective, because when you worry, your brain automatically starts to look for solutions, ways to deal with it in an effective way. Anxiety is something completely different. It's actually paralyzing. Your mind is not going to try to come up with solutions or ways to deal with it. It's just going to make things worse and paralyze you. So, big difference between the two of them, and I hope this helps you in distinguishing what it is that you're feeling right now. And if you really think that it's an anxiety, it might be useful to consider steps towards some health, because anxiety is a difficult thing to live with, and once it's there, what we often see is that it remains there, and it also spreads to other areas in your life, which is really not a comfortable thing to live with. People who look at this and who know what anxiety is and live with anxiety, you probably also know that eating sugar is not the best thing, because it actually enhances our feelings of anxiety. I myself I have an anxiety disorder, so I'm perfectly well aware of it. And I try to reduce my sugar intake, but I have found 3 extremely good recipes to replace our usual sugar snacks with one of these recipes, and I really recommend them. There is even one recipe which contains chocolate, so we don't have to banish it from our anxiety diet at its eternity. If you are interested in those recipes, just shoot me a message and I'm happy to provide you with them. I hope this was helpful and we'll see each other soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!